Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and today in the first Descendant, I wanted to talk about the best way to farm ultimate Descendants without a doubt. As I hope everyone knows, you can always go into your access info section, you can look at the amorphous material, and you can search out each ultimate Descendant one by one, and look at like ultimate glay, spiral catalyst, right? You can look at her parts one by one, go from there, be like, oh sweet, ultimate glay is no matter what a 6% drop chance, sweet, and then see, okay, this one drops from Void Fusion Reactor, this one Swamp Walker, Agna Desert Hard Caligo Ossuary, this one another Vulgar Strategic Outpost, right? You can go one by one, find out like what each drop rate for each individual item is, and then go from there, right? But you can also just farm up ultimate Descendants, farming up everything else in the game, because no matter what, playing the game, you will end up farming the ultimate Descendants. This is what I've managed to get up for ultimate Descendant farming right now. I've gotten an extra ultimate Ajax Enhanced Cell, ultimate Lepic Code, ultimate Lepic Spiral Catalyst, I've gotten the ultimate Viesa Enhanced Cells Blueprint, and I got a couple extra ultimate Bunny Enhanced Cells. And the way I'm doing that, you know, it's pretty simple. I'm just straight up farming regular Descendants, okay? I can't be bothered to look for all of the Descendants with their incredibly small drop rates right now. So what I'm doing is I'm farming everything else in the game, opening up random amorphous and getting all of my regular Descendants. And in doing so, I farmed ultimate Luna, or sorry, regular Luna and ultimate Valby day one because they were like really fast farms. But other than that, I managed to farm up Glay by farming up all of the other Descendants one by one. So truly the best way to farm an ultimate Descendant is just farm the items that you need that the Descendant also drops from, because those drop rates, dear God, are awful. Ultimate Viesa is what I want to farm along with Ultimate Ajax and Ultimate Lepic. I gotta get Ultimate Glay. I want them all, right? But the drop chance for all of them are just so terrible. So if you're target farming one of the items that's only a 6% drop chance, only a 10% drop chance, you're gonna go goddamn insane. So shop around to look at what different ultimate parts you need and what you might need to open up out of some of these items, because the more you farm, and just always go to your consumables and search up ultimate, because that'll always find the ultimate characters, because it has ultimate X, or like ultimate Bunny, ultimate Clay. So no matter what, it makes it a little easier to figure out what you have and what you can open to farm. So I should probably start opening up certain materials, right? More Amorphous 98, I opened some of those today. I got Lepic Code, sweet. I could open up a little bit more of these Amorphous 72s. Okay, are they both? No, that's Ajax, that's Glay. I could open more of these 70s, could open 108s, right? You'll see there's an absolutely insanely stupid amount of stuff that you can open. So once you get a little bit into the game, stop farming your stuff, right? If you're target farming things, you've gotten a lot of Descendants or weapons, just check out your consumables and check what you might have right now. Like, oh, high tier ultimate Valby stuff, could get ultimate Viesa Code from that still, not bad, not bad. Oh, ultimate Ajax Stabilizer, Jaber Spiral Catalyst. I only have to run your boy Frostwalker a handful of times for that, right? So if you just play the game, you're gonna eventually get an insanely high amount of loot where you just end up having it, right? If you play through the game long enough, okay, that's how you farm up ultimate Descendants very quickly. You just collect it, okay? It's simple. Don't target farm. No. Don't do that. So if you didn't know, the game has an intrinsic way of knowing when you're farming for something. The game just knows. Even if you've tracked it, if you haven't tracked it, the game freaking knows. So the second you're like, oh man, I really want to farm for ultimate Glay, the game will never give you the ultimate Glay part. I swear to God, like it will not do that once you want to farm it. You need to farm things by accident for this godforsaken game, because if you don't, it will hate you. And eventually, okay, you can always check out all of the characters one by one. Descendants materials in this Descendant menu is really hard to track and kind of a huge pain in the ass, but the weapon menu for ultimates is a lot easier. You can very quickly see from a glance, oh shit, I have a lot of smithereen blueprints. Maybe I can build one of these right now. Nope, because it's already building, right? So you can also check out what you may need to build. I'm like, oh, Greg's Reverse Fate? I could build 3 more. That's all I really need. Oh, a nanotube? Boom. Already building. You can see like, oh crap, I have a 3 Nace for Devotion. Codes? I already have a couple synthetic fibers built. What else? Oh, dang, I can build the polymer right now, and I could go farm out for the nanotube. I'm almost there. Clairvoyance, I only have, I think, the codes, a ton of codes. Divine Punishment, I don't have the code, but I have other stuff, so you can always like jump around in your weapon menu to see what items you have built up, like what codes you have. I have, halfway farmed, mostly halfway farmed Secret Garden. I just need a codes. So, a couple Afterglow codes. Do I have pieces? I could build that. Nice. I can't build that, and I can't build that. But I'm halfway farmed Casually Afterglow Sword. I realize that I'm almost done another Restored Relic. Oh, yeah, I can build one of those. I just have to go out and farm the items in the game to actually build that and build it. But do you want to know the issue I'm having right now? I am actually maxed out on my builds. And this is going to happen to you a lot when you start playing and farming a lot of ultimates. You just start building 5 things at once. Luckily, ultimate weapons are on a 2-hour timer, the parts. But you know, the game curses us, it hates us. It's a little bit like Warframe, but like if Warframe didn't wear a condom, it just slaps you around silly, okay? And it just straight up fucks you up by forcing the 5 limit. You can't build an infinite amount of stuff, so yeah. Remember in this game to build things ahead of time, right? Like I need to build up my Viesa stuff. Boom, already did that. I just need to get my Viesa code. You might also see that I have like ultimate parts. If you want to save some time, you can build up certain ultimate parts. Like, oh, I could go build up the ultimate Lepic Catalyst. And it might be a good idea. Maybe I'll get some loot out of it, right? What do I need to do this? Oh, a bunch of mission monsters. So I could just grind out Captured Base or Rune Courtyard or something like that. The grind of this game truly will never stop, but that's essentially all the ways you can make sure that you can farm up things effectively, right? You can target farm it, just go for the farms, good drop rates, and fast farms for you at like your stage of the game, right? Maybe swap farms around so you don't go too crazy. You can just passively farm it, farming everything else in the game. Maybe you're leveling Descendants, you can level them on a random map where you actually get amorphous drops. You can level Descendants on the tactical operations. These are a good way to get, or like infiltration operations, no, special operations. It's a good way to get amorphous just running all of these while leveling. So yeah, a lot of this game is going to be like, how many things can you check off at once? What do you feel like doing? And then how many things are you checking off without even realizing it? Like, oh crap, I'm farming this amorphous, but I'm also leveling stuff. I'm also getting like items and XP and Kuiper that I need. Like, these games are such a grind. That's kind of how most Korean MMO or like Korean MMO light styled games go. It's a ton of grind. There's 90 different things to do at once. There's a ton of subsystems and substats. Like I myself, you may agree with me or not, I fucking hate the reactors and external components in this game. For reactors, you A, have to get in a good optimized condition, or else like you have to go farm that item. You then have to get the proper skill power boost ratio. You then also need to have a good substat, like skill crit hit rate, skill crit hit damage. Like it's so much RNG on RNG on RNG to get like a small substat boosts, and that's very common for Korean MMO styled games and a lot of like SEA styled MMOs. It sucks. For external components, you need to get different sets. You need to make sure they have good substats. You need to farm up multiple sets because you need like you need farming modifiers as well as only damage or like defensive modifiers. So There's so much annoying side stuff to farm that this kind of game, if you want to fully min-max, it'll take you so much time because you just need to farm and hope that you get the good items. So, hey, I would try not to sweat it. These games can truly ruin you mentally, especially when you're going for that 20%, 10%, 6, 3. When you're going for a drop that doesn't seem like it might be too bad, right? 10, 20%, but it ends up taking you multiple days. Like, that shit can grind at you and absolutely make you go insane. So no matter what, change things around. Don't try to target farm too hard. And always remember, like, luck is bullshit and this game hates you sometimes. So you'll get a lot of other things and you're going to get so many of it that eventually it'll be useless. But that's just the way it goes. So farm different things, take your time. Farm things by accident, okay? Target farm things, all acceptable ways to play the game, but like, just take it easy and don't go too insane, because my god, these games are a grind. So take it easy, chill, okay? Thank you for being here. Sub-like if you want. First Descendant creator code Pupsker hashtag 8809. I have Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel, because I'm an Epic and like a First Descendant partner separately. Yeah. So thank you. Check out all the socials. I'll continue making random videos. Warframe update in another week or so, week and a half. So yeah, we're almost there. Cheers, everybody.